Drama, passion, suspense, tropospheric undulations. Every night on Weather Center PM.
In the next half hour, Weather Center PM, a comprehensive national forecast. At 40 after, Weather Center PM continues with highway and air travel conditions. Then the weekend outlook. And at 50 after, Storm Watch. But right now, it's your local forecast on the Weather Channel.
Well, it's been another stormy day in parts of the east. Strong thunderstorms targeting the mid-Atlantic region are beginning to lose a little bit of strength and moving offshore, but we're still going to update you on the situation. Good evening. You're watching Weather Center, sponsored by Lexus. I'm Janetta Jones.
And I'm Rich Johnson. Not only have the thunderstorms been a concern in the mid-Atlantic, but also the northeast. And so is the heavy rain. Some areas likely to get flash flooding. I'll show you where we expect that to happen. This is where we're looking for a few strong storms still. Anywhere in the mid-Atlantic, one or two severe still possible, and we have about another, 27, 28, 29 minutes left of this tornado watch down toward the lower end of the Chesapeake, and as you see on the Doppler radar, these storms are moving on out. I want to show you two different things. First of all, this is the Virginia-North Carolina border here. Tornado warning canceled. It's out of there. So from Norfolk all the way down to Virginia Beach, tornado warning has now been canceled. The storms have weakened some, even though some of the storms are still very close to Virginia Beach, improving conditions within minutes. What we're looking at here is an outflow boundary, classic outflow right here, and what that is that cold rush of air coming down from a thunderstorm. Again, the cold air right here is acting like a little bit of a wedge, and right on down into North Carolina, a thunderstorm. It is likely once this wedge of cold air bumps into this storm out toward Hertford County or possibly over toward Gates County, this storm could develop in intensity. So that's something to watch across northeastern North Carolina. Checking the current conditions in the northeast, here it is, low pressure center out across the mouth of the Chesapeake. That is moving away, but still with this massive area of low pressure, rain, particularly heavy around New Jersey, now lifting up toward New York City. Not a fun night tonight to be outside. It's going to be sort of sloppy out there. Big area low pressure across Ohio, and all the blue here representing thick cloud layer that we have out across Pennsylvania and New York State. Lightning data indicating cloud-to-ground lightning strikes. They're out of here. They're heading off the coast of New Jersey. Even the storms down toward Norfolk are quickly moving away. And notice the reds here. That's good to see. These are all cloud-to-ground lightning strikes. The white is most recent, so when you have just red, that's telling us that the storms are weakening. You can see a couple of these storms out just to the southwest of Johnstown. So if you're heading out along the turnpike west, well west of Carlisle, north of Garrett County, Maryland, maybe a storm or two. Again, these storms in Norfolk, the latest Dopplers already told us that these are actually a little bit farther to the east. And over to New Jersey, improving conditions coming into Atlantic City. Still heavy rain being reported in Philly, especially north side of town. And over toward New York City, the rain's really going to pour, and it is going to be a wet one up toward Long Beach and just generally across most of Long Island tonight. Here's the Doppler showing most of New Jersey covered with heavy rain, and this is lifting right up across the area, so it is going to pour. Looking farther to the west, we do see the storms in southwest Pennsylvania. Nothing severe here. Farther to the west into Indianapolis, back to Columbus, some rain showers, occasional storms out to the east of the Miami Valley, and some locally heavy rain around Detroit. So again, you need the umbrellas. Well, what's going on for the rest of the country and a look at last night's severe weather, here's Janetta.
What a difference a day makes in the southeast. Last night, severe weather. Today, partly sunny and breezy conditions. That helped with the cleanup. The Birmingham metro area was the hardest hit by last night's twisters. At least 32 people were killed in the state. As you can see, the damage is widespread. Many homes destroyed. The tornado that ravaged the area is believed to have been an F4. 5 people were killed in Georgia after a series of storms swept through the state. Parts of metro Atlanta look like a war zone today. Trees toppled over, some falling onto houses. Several businesses were also damaged, leaving many out of work. There are still some areas, as of this afternoon, without power and phone service. All right, check out our severe weather reports across the southeast. We have a lot of them. From Wednesday into Thursday. A lot of these happened in the overnight hours. A lot of folks had already gone to bed and were awakened by the sirens, the tornado warnings that were being issued. And so we had to hurry up and get downstairs into the basement, that kind of thing. A lot of devastation across these areas, and as I mentioned, a lot of death. Then things cleared out, and as you can see on our satellite vantage point, no storms in sight. What we do have, though, is some low clouds. We also have some cooler temperatures. It's going to stay cool tonight and into tomorrow. So we have some breezy conditions behind our frontal boundary. Not that cool, though, as you head on back into Texas. Temperatures are rebounding nicely, and the Texas Panhandle on into Oklahoma and Central Plains, you folks are going to be rather warm tomorrow, and then that warmth is going to spread eastward as we head on through the next few days. For now, though, 50s in Atlanta and Birmingham and Nashville, and even in parts of Tennessee, we're looking at 40s already. Going to be a chilly night. California, 61 in San Francisco, 72 in LA. Kind of nice, high pressure in control, but we do have an area of low pressure moving in with the clouds and the possibility of rain showers all along I-5. So that's going to be a threat for you during your rush hour commute home this evening. Also some widely scattered showers for the Intermountain West. So that's what's happening in the southeast and the west. Now with a look at your forecast, here's Rich.
All right, Janetta, let's have a look and see what's going on with the forecast. And we'll start in the northeast. And I want to start also by mentioning